I'm interested to hear about J-Hope as well. I feel like I don't know much about him.
I feel like, so it's Hosok. I feel like we hear that name the least in like when we know their real names.
Yeah. So it's J-Hope, Jung Hosok.
I hear Hobie.
Yeah, Hobie. Jung Hosok, yeah. You'll hear the other members refer to him as Hosok sometimes.
Oh, okay. Why are you keeping that stuff from us? That's why we don't know it.
They're in all the... Sorry. There are a lot of the Bangtan bombs, usually. Whenever it's at the concerts or anything, they'll refer to him as J-Hope. But it's like the normal everyday stuff that we'll get onto with Bangtan bombs, things like that, and they normally refer to him as...
Well, like I said, if you were to meet them, you're like, so what do I call you? Which name are we going by?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So we've got J-Hope, who's rapper, dance leader.
I want to see some
February 18th, 1994.
Ooh, this is some hard J-Hope.
J-Hope was locally famous street dancer known for freestyles. Unlike RM and Sugar, he only started rapping after he joined BTS.
Was that dance setup? Was that DNA?
J-Hope often learns in minutes dances that take others hours. As dance leader, he then learns the moves first, and then he teaches the other guys, and he contributes his own choreography to the routines. Boy Meets Evil features a solo dance from him, and J-Hope uploads clips of him dancing Type of Hope on the street.
What did you just do with these names?
I know. First thing that people usually notice about J-Hope is his sunny personality, which cheers everyone up. He often uses his tagline, "I'm your angel, I'm your hope," and internationally intentionally tries to make more entertaining for viewers.
This is like boy in love era.
People who don't know him, J-Hope's sense of humour can seem over the top, but he's hilarious.
So you get kicked out of the shop if you do that.
He does. He wins everyone over eventually.
What?
And what the fuckery? J-Hope and Sugar are polar opposites, but they're actually one of the funniest duos together. They have a comedic singing sumbit called Soap Me.
They get drunk during karaoke.
This is Bapsay time.
Yeah, same day. J-Hope's also responsible for the widely memed video of him attempting his interview to members in English. Despite his sunny demeanour, J-Hope's also known to be a very stern dance teacher and a stickler for details.
You can see more of his physique in that t-shirt. Just pointing that out. Jimin watching. I couldn't move with Jimin looking at me like that.
Out of the rappers, J-Hope's the newest to music production, and he has a studio called Hope World. In 2018, he released his Hope World mixtape.
This is Airplane.
Yes. In Hope World, he explained that he chose to be a symbol of hope, a piece of peace to help people in their stressful lives. Also rapped about how far he's gone.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's my side.
I'm not ready for that yet.
He's the first one that they've done so far that I'm like, no, I wanted it to be a bit longer and I wanted a bit more.
Yeah. I feel like it's because of all the ones with our biases and stuff, it's J-Hope I feel we get least involved with, and
I am hoping that we get a couple of spins of J-Hope on the wheel. We want Just Dance and Ego, so they're amazing, yeah.
I've seen some things recently on Twitter, or maybe it was shared on Facebook from Twitter, but it was from Carpool Karaoke, of J-Hope in the middle, and people tweeting going, this guy is literally sunshine in human form.
Yes,
and people were saying, like, even people that don't know BTS can see it.
Yeah, he's infectious. He really is. But I love how, again, it's like we were saying about with Jin, like we can't imagine how he didn't even know he had that talent and he's worked on it. And the same with J-Hope. He never rapped before he came to BTS. And he's such a good rapper. We have not yet fully delved into the raps yet and the ciphers and things like that, but we're hopefully doing some of that today and keep
I
going
can see
on.
the hope
And
in Erin's
just,
eyes. I could be a rapper.
and also this is what I love about all of them, but maybe it's the biggest. Oh, I can't believe that until I see it. With J-Hope being his sunny disposition, J-Hope in his rapping can be savage if he wants to, and it's so gorgeous. It's so hot.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Like, is he happy? Sometimes when you see someone that's just so happy and joyful, and you sometimes wonder, like, are they... Because not everyone's happy all of the time.
He is like that naturally, but he has said that obviously him having this personality that people get to know of him being sunny, sometimes he feels like, oh, do I now have a duty to make sure I'm like that all the time?
The pressure to keep people happy.
Yeah, but that's why he's been able to use that and put that in his music, and obviously the other members are saying like, no, don't worry, like, you know, that's okay. So I think he knows. And as any journey, as the guys going from young teenagers to growing up, they are learning to accept themselves, and that's okay as well. He does try to, I think he naturally wants to lift people up and bring them together through keeping everyone positive.
It's that person you want in your life, isn't it? Like,
Do you think that's why him and Sugar
Maybe.
as opposites? He's like, this guy needs me.
Yeah.
And Sugar is
I'm
one of
his
those,
happy patch.
I want to push everyone away, but this guy, I can't.
I can't even.
Yeah,
We
maybe.
said that the other day, like, about how they say opposites attract, but I think as well in friendships and stuff, you see people that shouldn't get on paper, and they do because
They balance each other out.
you
like they complement.
need that bit of someone else to bring that out in you, and vice versa.
So now we've got Jimin, Park Jimin, vocalist, dancer, born October 13th, 1995.
Do we have fans?
I mean, he has to have been. I agree that he probably has worked so hard, but I think he must have just been born with like some special talent.
I think
magnetism.
I think both him and J-Hope are naturally talented dancers.
There must be something. We said this about when we were watching. We watched a dancing.
Jimin dancing.
Yeah.
We watched the video,
And we were saying that there must be something, because to tell just the little tiny movements, there must be something in your brain that allows the connectors to move really quickly, because
The control and the
What
isolation.
I want to know is, how does he tell his hair to move with him like it does when he dances? Are you ready, Kat?
Yeah.
Show me the shoulder. Show me.
Jimin was a top student of a contemporary dance at his art school.
God, just
Beautiful.
water, and he's like the elements.
I love it when he does that.
In BTS, Jimin is also known for his sexy charisma on stage. Perfect man. We have this to watch.
Oh my.
This is a tune.
I kind of want the full length shot.
Oh, it was an accident.
이 여행을 올 초 3월 달부터 혹시 몰래? 박진이지.
Let's see him at the door.
지민이 형이 관심과 사랑.
I'm willing.
I'm alright with that. I can do it. Jimin shares most with his fans on Twitters, marking his selfies and other posts with hashtag Jimin. He's very affectionate, and he can be seen doing things like making cakes and comforting the other members. Jimin is an intensely hard worker and perfectionist, and he is notoriously hard on himself.
Oh, how does he do that?
가서 살아야지라는 생각이 많았었어요. 그러니까 쉬어도 연습실, 자도 연습실, 그래야 한 번이라도 모여서 하니까 그런 생각이 많았었는데 그렇게만 살다 보니까 이제 정말로 내가 좋아하는 공연을
Or there's nothing you can say if you feel that whatever anyone says to you is not going to make it any better.
어떻게 하면 내가 더 좋은 노래를 부를 수 있을까 하면서 요즘은 그냥 계속 그런 거 고민하고 있는 것 같아. 요즘은 좀 힘들었던 게 잘 안 돼. 하는 것만큼 잘 안 돼. 정말 그 사람들이 생각하는 제 감동을 받을 수 있는 그런 노래, 마음을 움직이는 노래 같은 거라도 하고 싶어서.
But he does have that.
Yeah.
미션 걱정했다라고 하면 나 진짜 비행기도 공기도 그렇게 하지 않아.
자기는 이 목소리가 되게 좋다는 거.
칭찬받은 데는
용서이 되게
Yoongi has spoken.
How can he not hear himself? And
Yeah, if anyone was going to get me, I think it was going to be that one. Jesus.
I could feel them like in the corners, and I was
Yeah.
like, "You're not gonna go."
Yeah.
It breaks my heart because it's something that so many people do, where I just wish everyone could see themselves through other people's eyes. Because I know, like, I'll look at a photo or I'll watch a video of myself or like all this stuff, and I'll be like, ugh, like that. Oh no, so critical. And I mean, it doesn't matter on like a big scale, but I know obviously that's not what I hope what you guys think or what other people think. But imagine being in such a high up position where the majority of people don't think that and they think you're absolutely amazing, but then there are horrible people that compound that dark thought that you have about yourself. My God, that's going to eat in. You're never going to think that it's good enough. And how can he say, like, I need to keep working on it? Obviously, yeah, great to keep working, but
That he doesn't see how wonderful he already is, and just to think, oh great, I've come this far, keep going, pat on the back. But
I think though there is something scientific about how it's that negative comments and negative stuff gets your brain quicker than positive stuff,
and they're deeper
it
rooted,
sticks.
so they're harder to get rid of.
So as much as I mean, because we see it in the comments on our own videos where people start arguing over who's the best vocalist. And I don't respond to them because I think I don't want to get involved in arguments. But what I want to say is we are blessed with 4 amazing vocalists. Why can't we just be happy? You may have a preference on sound, but just to accept there are 4 amazing vocalists and they're all brilliant. So whichever one you prefer, but they are all so good.
yeah, I don't like it when it's like, this is the main singer of, or this is the best singer of, because
No.
I think they all have very different voices and they use them differently, and
And it'll be a
they're all-
preference on what you like sound-wise.
and they all shine at different times.
Yeah, and they all sound very different, and that's why I love the fact that you could never pick one that you wouldn't need, because you're like, no, we can't do without that, because they're so unique, which is amazing.
I also, again, sugar biased, but I also feel like sometimes, like that scene in the car, it means more when it comes from someone who's not normally that affectionate.
Yeah, they have said that to get a compliment from either Sugar or J-Hope is like means a lot to them.
Really? Because I feel like J-Hope would be always like...
if J-Hope compliments someone on their dancing, that means a lot to them. And then from Sugar as well, they were like, they put you in a good mood all day. And it's not because, it's not to say that the others, their compliments don't mean a lot, they do, but like you say, it's just because maybe they don't outwardly give them as much.
It's like believing it. If someone says to you all the time, you're so pretty, you're so pretty, you're so pretty, you're like, oh, okay, like, thank you. But then if someone that you're not expecting it says it, you're like, oh, maybe that's right.
Or the person you want to impress.
Yeah.
I think a big part of Jimin's journey has has been about learning to accept himself, and it's going to be a lifelong journey. I think as it is for everyone, but I do think he's come a long way, which is great. But yeah, he is a perfectionist, and he is very critical of himself, but I think he's improved from what I can see. He has improved in terms of feeling better about himself and things like that, so we can only hope that it keeps getting better, because he is wonderful. Okay, so we've got V. Kim Taehyung, vocalist, dancer, born December 30th, 1995. Now, V was never actually officially part of the dance line until after... I can't remember if it was... hopefully it will tell us if it was after his solo of Stigma, or it might have been Singularity. But he was never officially part... He's always been a good dancer. Very good dancer. But he was never officially part of the dance line until after that point. And now he is officially part of the dance line. Because I would have
gone a dance line, I would have said J-Hope, Jimin, JK and V.
That's the dance line. That is it. But he was never officially part of the dance line. It used to just be J-Hope, Jimin and JK. So it used to be called the 3 Js. V's the son of farmers, and said that he might have become a farmer himself if he hadn't been noticed, and when he accompanied his friend to an audition. He's known for his striking and unique features.
I could see him in like dungarees farming.
Oh, so cute. Although he wasn't in the original dance line, V has shown himself to be a skilled dancer.
I don't know how he does this dance, because it doesn't go...
It does, but it
That's
does,
why I
yeah.
love it so much.
Officially declared part of the dance line after his solo Singularity.
Did they give him like a certificate?
If not, he can have one. I'll make him one.
Oh, I love his voice.
He also acts in the historical drama Hwarang.
Oh, he looks so cute.
He's a good actor.
I need to watch this.
That was like Legolas vibes. They're the 95 line, Jimin and V. So they're always goofing off. Yeah. And annoying the other members, of course.
Yeah, brave. It's him.
V's also a huge fan of the rappers, the Cypher series, in which RM Sugar and J-Hope responded to their haters. Go on, V.
I love how they're just indulging
Just
him.
living his best life. You go for it.
I love the fact that all the others are looking at him like, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Do you know, they're just indulging it. Just let him have his moment.
Yeah, you know when you rap?
Yeah.
라이브도 불안했었고요. 보컬도 이제 어느 정도 노력을 해야 되는 부분이 있었고, 남준이 형, 문기 형, 허석이 형 이제 만든 곡을 가지고 무대를 쓰는 게 정말 부러웠어요.
Oh, so proud of himself.
That's the thing, if everyone's doing it, you must be like, I want to show my authenticity, I want to do it.
He has many interests, including fine art. He has a funny habit of using the names of his favourite artists when travelling.
I'm Clint.
I'm Ash.
클린트냐고 이거?
클랜트.
그래. 와. I'm Lenoir. Yeah, Lenoir.
I love the saxophone.
And he likes using a vintage camera.
And now friend.
Oh,
I love turtles. I'm going to follow that Instagram account.
That song that was just playing there.
Where's the mouse? Panic! Panic!
That song that was just playing there at the end, that's a song that V sings with Jin called It's Definitely You. And it's a song that they did for the soundtrack of that series he's in, Hwaran. And that's a nice song. That's a subunit song.
Yeah.
I really need to watch that series because I don't know, like that tiny little clip.
Legolas.
But it was like an elf. And yeah, it was just that, like the long hair and just that.
Is that your kink?
Yeah.
V is an elf.
No, but it's that like, I will protect you. Can you imagine his like deep voice being like, I will save the day. Oh, I don't know what it is. Like,
You're gonna be your hero.
yeah. Oh, I can already feel myself like getting really into it. And there's one tiny bit and it's gonna be a problem. I just love him. I would thought there would have been more of him doing his facial expressions, but honestly, I think we would get on so well.
Yeah.
I really, really, really did.
I enjoyed seeing Sugar kneeing people.
Oh gosh. Oh, they're so funny when they're just mucking him out.
But then with J-Hope, I thought, how can you annoy J-Hope? I imagine he'd get involved in any of the madness.
Well, that's exactly why he's getting up and chasing him, yeah. Or that bit when he's hiding behind the door and they see him. That was literally the you do it when you're a kid. That's so funny. Sometimes it's hilarious because sometimes obviously we look at them and we're like, wow, they're amazing young men. But other times I look at them and I'm just like, you're just like big kids. And I don't blame them at all. I love that innocence about them because when they are touring outside, they're restricted because of their fame and everything and the security that they need whenever they go out. They do have a lot of downtime in between rehearsals and venues and staying in hotels and things like that. So they do look for ways to entertain themselves. And I love that they have each other for that.
Okay, are we ready for
The last
So,
one.
Jungkook, vocalist and dancer, born 1st of September 1997.
Okay.
Or from Monday.
Oh, sorry. Reminded me
You
from...
could have paused it on an ad flash.
Sorry. Reminded me. You saw the bit when he was running there.
Yes.
You might have seen it in the comments from when we watched Fake Love. They wanted me to tell you that the video of Fake Love had no CGI in it. And actually that bit where he's running and the floor is dropping out behind him, he actually did that in wires and everything. So the floor was actually dropping out behind him. He did actually have to run or he would drop. But it was in safety wires. So they actually did that for real.
Like Takeshi's Castle or something.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like, having seen him do the thing at Wembley for Euphoria, that there was one time he's like, I'm not going to make it this time just to know.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Well, you know in Mic Drop when him and Jimin go on the wires behind you, they love that. So of course he would, yeah. Sorry, it just reminded me that when we saw Fake Love. So, yes. Can't miss JK.
Well, I often said, didn't I, that he's usually at the front. And that's why I think he hit me first. Do you hear that, Erin? DNA.
Shut up.
He's called the Golden Matinee because he's good at everything. Singing, dancing, rapping. He even has a studio called Golden Closet in which he has produced a few songs and he makes Golden Closet films.
노래에도 크게 욕심이 없었어서 춤만 추고 싶다고.
Oh, that's interesting.
그래서 솔직히 메인 보컬 쓸 줄 몰랐어요. 진짜.
Oh, so he is the main vocalist, is he?
Yeah.
I think he has the most commercial voice. Oh,
When we say JK's good at everything, we literally mean he's good at everything.
That was right in my heart.
Yeah. Before he was this confident force of nature, he was a talented kid who joined BTS at a very young age, literally like 13, 14 years old, 15 by Korean age. He was still in school. And they attended his middle school and his high school graduation.
So cute.
They were so proud of him.
They're like, go talk to your friends.
Over the years, his 6 hyungs taught him many things.
They look so different.
This would be pre-debut or just after debut.
Situation 1, listen and repeat. 발음? 이렇게 하면 말해드리죠. 네. 오늘 배울 단어 인생에서 가장 중요한 단어 바로 줄라입니다. 줄라. 아니죠? 무슨 뜻이죠? 아, 7월 아닙니까? 여기한 단어인데. 영어로. 발음? 탐내 아닙니까? 네, 괜찮습니다. 내 마음을 타는 왜 이렇게 됐어 너?
He's been hanging out with Jin.
그런 거 좀 보고 배우지 말라고 했잖아요.
They've seen him grow up through all his different phases.
Oh, emo.
I love it, they're not even bothered. Who likes a bit of Linkin Park?
Who doesn't?
He's had the best brothers in the world who still tend to take care of him like a baby, even though now he's all grown up.
That's my boys.
He teases them a lot, but he has a deep love for them. And he sings about that in his song called Begin. We haven't watched that one yet.
No.
A simple voyage. Jimin falls asleep and he covers him up.
있으니까. 제가 솔직히 보고 느끼는 배우고 하는 건 거의 다 멤버들 영향이 크다고 생각해요. 싶어요. 저는 어떻게 보면 형들의
Like a mixture of all of them.
성격이 다 담겨있는 그런 임팩트일 수도 있습니다. 저 이제 15살 올라와가지고 옆에서 되게 이제 뭐 어떻게 보면 저를 키운 거죠.
He's in leather.
앞으로 이제 우리끼리
Sorry.
표라는 게 있으니까 좀 그 앞으로 잘 해가면서 앞으로 으쌰으쌰 했으면 좋겠어요. 우리 오늘 바꿔내요 진짜.
I'm so proud of him.
Question! It's when they first started. This is from American Hustle Life.
We won't let you down.
It's the first time they won a big award.
Oh, their faces.
Yeah. Most active fan base in the world.
Music and performance transcends language and countries and races.
So right.
Yeah, I don't care if you're red, I don't care if you're blue, orange, green, purple, red. Thank you for celebrating this great night together at
Okay, new rule. Yoongi crying, not for me.
No.
Let's not have that again. He nearly got me for a minute there. No.
This is why I said, it's like, you have to be prepared for the hardships videos that comes, but yeah.
And I'm sorry that I just grabbed onto your leg.
What, when he was in leather? It's good. I'm very pleased that they have that effect on you. It's good.
I literally just got like a whole leg.
Thank God you're not a cat. You don't have claws. I'd have been like trying to keep my straight face while we're filming. Yeah. Did that get you? Did it? See him doing you cry?
Yeah.
That's on one of the awards they win.
Yeah, I really want to watch a proper like bit of when they actually win their first like big award.
When they cry, we're just
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to watch a video of them crying.
Loads, yeah.
Yeah, their faces when they got that award just...
Yeah, they literally couldn't believe it. They thought that it was like wrong. They were like, what? Did they say us? It's
I
really
feel like
beautiful.
RM speeches are going to be the things that get me because I
Yeah.
love that at the end, and I think if we did that when we were there, I'd probably just be like, bah.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about JK first.
Oh, yeah.
So we can cover his. Yeah, I called it what he was saying before he said it. About him kind of being a mixture of all of them.
You
because
did,
he's taken
yeah.
bits from...
Yeah. And I think that's so funny when you see those clips of them all together and, yeah. It's really sweet. Like, I'm teaching him English and what. Yeah.
It's nice to see that they also love Linkin Park because, like I said, literally this week I was listening to Linkin Park because I thought I haven't listened to anything other than BTS for months, so I've got to listen to something. End up with Linkin Park.
There you go. Good choice. Always.
Yeah.
Of course. Good taste.
Didn't get much of his backstory.
Well, he joined when he was so young.
What backstory?
I know,
He was so young.
Yeah.
Once JK wore nappies, once he got out of them,
He went to BTS.
they said you're toilet trained, you can go to BTS.
But I think that was so cool. They go to his graduation at school, and they all go up on the top balcony where all the family can go, and they look down on him. They're like, they're so proud.
Cute.
Him in his little yellow golden. That was a very snazzy school uniform.
Yeah.
I must say that was very snazzy.
Didn't have anything like that.
No.
I'm glad we watched that. It was nice. Just,
Yeah, it
it's
was
like a little refresher and some teasers for some bits. And
Nice to give them all their own moment.
Yes, lovely.
I really liked the format of that video.
Did you see any snippets in there that made you go, "Oh my goodness, what's that?" I wanna
Yeah,
watch that
Youngie
one."
in leather.
Yeah, like really, really early on, there was something that V did, and there was like a hat, and then there wasn't a hat, and that looked like it was in something.
A hat, and there wasn't a hat, or was it the glasses? When it goes,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's very
and
good.
then, however, I see Jin in that like pale blue suit.
Oh, there was a clip in there of Jimin doing some really high notes from a song called "Let Me Know," which is amazing. So yeah, got live performances of that to go. Yeah,
So
And
much
what was
stuff
it?
to watch.
Perfect Man.
Perfect
Oh
Man.
my god, Jimin! Oh wow,
In the orange hair.
Oh wow.
He was
That's
doing
on the
something,
list.
he was doing this, and I was like,
I needed
I need
to
a belt.
see.
Just holding the belt.
I was
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
don't like belts, but I need a belt.
I needed to
yeah.
see the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
that's an old school. I think it's a original generation K-pop idol song. Perfect Man. It's a tune, and they did a cover from it. And do you remember I said to you, I've got performances of them doing covers of other K-pop groups, and that's one of the ones I want to show you.
What moment was it that made me get my fan out? Was it Youngie in leather? I'm sure there was another bit.
I thought it was just when Jimin's section came up.
Jimin.
Yeah, it might have been just Jimin.
It was all good. Yeah. But do not fear. All the bits in there that you were seeing that you were like, oh, what's this? They're all on the list. We can be doing them.
Wonderful.
Right, so that was Who Is BTS, the 7 Members of Bangtan by Sugar and Spice. The link will be in the description, but I'm sure you've all already seen it. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.